Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back to another video, guys. As you guys can see, I'm finally outside. Spring is very close. As you can see, brighter days are ahead. Hopefully that's it for winter. Fingers crossed. It's now minutes to 7 at night, and you can see the place is still bright, which means that yeah, spring is really close. But as I'm chilling out outside, guys, I made me want to do a video for you guys, and it's on a topic that a lot of persons are constantly reaching out to me on, and I think doing a video about it can really give somebody somewhere some insight as to how to make this process or their journey a lot easier. And the topic that I'm talking about, guys, is what to do after you have encountered a refusal. Right? So you have applied for your study permit, applied to come to Canada, been through the emotion or the emotional roller coaster of waiting on your approval. You checked your GC key account or whatever platform you used to apply, and then you see that refusal. Guys, I can only imagine that feeling. But what I can tell you guys is that it's not the end of the world. Getting a refusal is devastating, and for a lot of persons, you only have one shot, one opportunity to do this, right? So it can be very devastating, but all in all, it's not the end of the world. Now, look at it this way: a refusal can be an opportunity, right? Now, when you apply to come to Canada as an international student, there's a part on the refusal note that says, feel free to reapply at any time. There's no waiting period as to when you can reapply. You can reapply the next day after getting the refusal if you want, as long as you're able to satisfy the reason why you are refused, right? So to answer that first question, there's no waiting period as to how long you have to wait before you can reapply for a study permit, right? Now, after getting the refusal, what you want to do, you want to make sure that before you reapply, you have all the facts, right? You want to know why your application was refused. Now, if it is that you read that note that you get that says most persons or a lot of persons says financial reasons, they don't feel like you're gonna leave Canada, home ties, stuff like that, those reasons are most generic. It doesn't speak specifically to your own application. Now, if you want to know the reason why your exact application was refused, you have to apply for what is called your GCMS Notes. Now, what are these notes? These notes are the notes that the immigration officer makes on your particular application, justifying why they refused your application. Now, these are public notes that you can apply for and see exactly what the visa officer wrote down, right? There's a link underneath this video description with the GCMS notes. Now, there's a misconception a lot of persons have that you have to be in Canada to apply for these notes. That's not the case, guys. You can apply for these notes anywhere in the world as long as you go through the proper link, right? Now, that link is in the video description right underneath this video. Now, it's very important to note that there's a fee attached to applying for the notes, and there's a waiting period of an estimated 30 days. Now, IRCC is going to tell you that they're a little bit backed up, so it might take a little bit longer than the 30 days, give or take, or it might be a little bit sooner, depending on your own unique situation. Now, you apply for your GCMS notes because that's going to be your guide, your Bible for your second application, right? I often say, if at all possible, to wait on those notes before reapplying, do it. Reason being, you don't know what you're fixing, right? Now, you might reapply without those notes and you get lucky. Don't get me wrong, but ultimately you want to give yourself the best chance of success, and the best way to do that is to see exactly why your application was refused. Now, remember I said getting a refusal can be an opportunity, because once you are able to satisfy those particular criteria or those particular reasons why the visa officer refused you, then more often than not, you are given the green light. Now, what a lot of persons do is to make the same mistakes that they made on the first application, which is not doing enough research, not doing enough planning, and not showing and displaying the visa officer that, hey, you know what, I have everything intact right now. Now, what I want to say before I even go any further in this video, guys, is to please note that I am not an immigration consultant. This is not legal advice. I've never worked in immigration before. I'm not a consultant, immigration lawyer, affiliate, worker, none of the sort. But what I'm talking about is from my own experience and the experiences of so many people who I've met, spoken to, and become acquainted with. And these are the things that worked for them. It have worked for thousands of people before, and it will work for you as well. All right. Now you apply for your notes, you get your notes. The next thing you want to do is to analyze exactly what caused you to be refused and try your best to explain it in your letter of explanation. Now, if it is a case, for example, that you showed a lot of money, right? And you show way more money than what is needed, probably through sponsor, who is not necessarily like your immediate family, like your spouse or parents. Some persons use them cousin, them friend, them aunt, them uncle, stuff like that to sponsor them, right? And then they show enough money, but they're not able to convince the visa officer that this is actually money that they have access to. Like, for example, why is your friend sponsoring you? Why is your auntie sponsoring you all this money? Why is your cousin sponsoring you all this money? So they say, okay, then you have not been able to display adequately that you have enough funds, because they're going to rule that funds as not a part of your total income or as total finance. So in your letter of explanation, you have to break it down to the visa officer to say, these are the reasons why this person is sponsoring me. And then also, as much as possible, display to the visa officer that you have access to the money, right? Whatever situation it may be, try your best to fix it, right? Don't be discouraged. Everybody's journey is different, guys. There are some persons who get through on the first try, some persons the second try, the third try. That's okay. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, as long as you are on the dream and you want the dream. Don't give up on the dream, right? Fix it until you get it. Now in banking, we have a saying to say, listen, fake it till you make it. That's what it is, guys. You fix it till you make it. You understand, guys? One of these opportunities will be your success story, right? So you fix whatever the visa officer is asking for, and you know, more often than not, it will work out. No, there's no shortcut to this thing, guys. There's no shortcut to it. So don't try and take a shortcut by, trying to shortcut the process. More often than not, that's not going to work, right? Try to do it the right way. And the format is there. The format is there, guys, that, you just follow this particular guideline, and you can do it. You don't even need a consultant. Right, like legit, you don't even need a consultant, guys. You can absolutely do it on your own and just follow the process, right? Don't try to shortchange your thing, and spend time on a letter of explanation. That is the single most important document in your application, entire study permit application. It doesn't matter how much millions of dollars are short. If you're not able to explain that money, then it's gonna be counted as not your money. Home ties is very important. I know, guys. I know it's very, very confusing. Canada come up with so many strategies and immigration pathway to keep international students here in Canada, but yet still a fundamental part of your application is to display and prove that you're actually going back to your home country. I know it's very contradictory. However, that's the ball game that we're playing, so we have to do it, guys. So make sure that your home ties are strong enough, because that's actually another common reasons why persons are refused. Now, if it is that you're in a situation and home ties are the reasons why you are refused because the immigration officer feels like you are not going to leave Canada because you don't have enough home ties back in your home country, focus on that in your letter of explanation. Whatever the reason is for the refusal, focus on it and show that you have made a valiant attempt to address it, right? Now, they value effort, right? Take accountability. Say stuff like, you know what, I was devastated, I was hurt, but after processing the refusal, I saw where I had a lot of room for improvement in my application. And these are the steps that I've taken to make sure that I am able to adequately show these things. Put that in a letter explanation. Let them see that you have actually tried to make a difference in your application, and it actually makes sense, right? Don't shortcut the thing, guys. Don't shortcut the thing. Now, process your emotion, because we are human beings and it's very important for us to process our feelings process the way we feel and stuff like that. So don't shrug it off, and obviously you're gonna be devastated for a little while, but don't let it keep you down, guys. Look at it as an opportunity. Now you know exactly what you need to strengthen. Focus on strengthening that application, and then don't give up on the dream, right? Don't do the same thing that you have done in the previous one that caused you to get refused, but do it a little bit better, more structure with more research. And again, you can do it on your own. You don't need a consultant or none of those things. You can do it on your own. And you know what, guys, luckily I do help with letter of explanation. If you want to write your letter and I look it over and tell you what I think, in my own opinion, book a time. The link is in the description as well. If you want to tell me your life story and I put it on a piece of paper for you, book a time. We can absolutely do that as well, guys. So there is resources out there to help you with the process. That's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg, right? It's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Just make sure that you're doing the right things at the right time, right? So process your emotions, apply for a GCMS notes, and focus on the particular reason why you were refused, and strengthen that and make your second application as strong as possible, and you will be successful. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that with you a little bit, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good day today. I'm not sure what day you're seeing this video, what time you're seeing this video, but whatever it is, good morning, good night, good afternoon, and good day in terms of if you had a good day. Hopefully you had a good day. All right, see you guys in the next video. Be sure to smash a like on this video, guys. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it, guys. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what kind of content you want me to talk about in the future, and also where are you watching from. I'm very interested to know that as well. Let me know, guys, down in the comment section. I always try to monitor comments as much as possible, so if you have a question, don't hesitate to drop it right there as well. See you guys in the next video.